Yes, people, two men have been sentenced to a total of 38 years in prison after being found guilty of drugs offences and possession of a loaded gun. Darren James, 48, formerly of Durham, was sentenced to 22 years in prison, while Kelly Bond, 53, formerly of Kenningal, was jailed for 16 years. The two men were arrested in Durham during the early hours of May 12, 2020. After a search of their vehicle, police found an amount of cocaine as well as a loaded handgun and ammunition. Searches were subsequently carried out at an address in Kenningal and 2 packages of cocaine were seized. Further inquiries showed the two men had travelled around the country and coordinated the purchase, supply and distribution of a significant quantities of Class A and B drugs. The men were charged with firearms offences and possession with intent to supply in May 2020 and were convicted at Norwich Crown Court on February the 28th before being sentenced at the same court on Thursday, March the 3rd. Detective Sergeant Eddie Hammond from Norfolk and Suffolk Serious and Organised Crime Unit said, "We are pleased with the significant sentences handed to Mr. Bond and Mr. James, who used encrypted devices to arrange the wholesale purchase and distribution of significant quantities of controlled drugs. Both were stopped in a vehicle which contained a loaded firearm. Darren James and Kelly both have previous convictions for firearms offences and refuse to answer any questions put to them whilst in police custody. Only they know what their intention was by having the firearm in their possession." Absolute mad one there, people. Man are in their 50s and getting sentenced to double figures. Definitely not worth it, but like, comment, share, subscribe anyway. Peace.